Okay. I'm going to go ahead and add some sage to the potatoes. Just sprinkle it over the top. And once again, you experiment with it and play around, and you can kind of get a feel for what you like. Some people like it heavily seasoned, some people not so much. Beautiful with the butter. Coats the bottom so well. Turn it down just a bit more. Put it on low. Mix up the eggs and pour them in there. Now, I'm going to go ahead and turn these off. I don't like to cook my vegetables a whole lot, just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and add some salt. Our salt's been sitting out all night, and I guess it's damp here. Salt's getting damp. Add some pepper. And we'll save that for a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and put some paprika on the potatoes. Some cumin. And kind of like a lot of cumin. And then some cayenne pepper. And once again, cayenne pepper is spicy. So depending on how spicy you want it, you can add more or less. It was pretty spicy yesterday, so I'm going to make it a bit milder today. And then we're going to add some fresh garlic. Also, we're going to put some into the eggs. Might be a bad idea to use fresh garlic for breakfast. We'll brush our teeth before we go out. Okay, so then we're just going to stir the potatoes up, and we're going to be done. Now, our purple potatoes browned real nicely. Our onions are in there with the garlic. Smell is amazing. Did I add salt to potatoes? I forgot to salt and pepper the potatoes. Salt's important. Helps bring out the flavor. Your body needs it, especially if you sweat a lot in the summertime. I know we've been sweating a lot. No AC in the wild buffalo. Although, up in the mountains, it's cool. Super cool. Okay, potatoes are done. The egg is cooking along nicely. We're going to add oregano, basil, and marjoram to the egg. And once again, you can play around with it, see how much you like, a little or a lot. And with spices, usually a little bit goes a long way. I do have kind of a tendency to over-spice things. And even though I know that, I still keep adding spices. I love them. So that was basil, oregano. This is marjoram. It's a nice herb omelet. Herb. Then plenty of mozzarella.
Mmm.
And we'll be right back with you after this omelet cooks a little bit. Okay, our omelet's about done here. You can tell it'll kind of slide on the bottom. It's still a little runny on top there, but we're going to go ahead and add the vegetables. When we flip it, that should let that runny stuff out and let it cook. So we got our kale, we got our green pepper, which was a purple pepper, turns green when it cooks. But I got tongs today to move these vegetables out with. Yesterday kind of gave me a little bit of a hassle. And, we got the same vegetable combination, but we changed up the spices. Same ingredients this morning, changed the spices, and it's going to give us a totally different taste experience. But, when you're making omelets and potatoes and everything, experiment. Sometimes I like to put broccoli with the potatoes. Peppers are always good. Mushrooms. Anything really, just experiment with it. Never done a Brussels sprout omelet or anything. But That could be interesting, huh? So let's see how this flips with a little less yogurt this morning. Yeah, a lot more firm. So be careful if you're using yogurt, or even when you're using milk and everything too. It can, if you use too much, the egg doesn't get firm enough. Yeah. Oh, it's looking good. Okay. We're going to put the potatoes on the plate. She's not going to eat that much. This is for Miranda. She's whittle. Okay. Potatoes. Omelet. Okay, for presentation, a little bit of cheese on top. And a little bit of basil. And that's it. Ta-da!